Good Saturday morning. It is about 6 o'clock. And look what I did yesterday. Got the back end of the shop almost cleaned up, where I can walk around at least. A big thing right there will be out of here in a couple days. That is a baby bassinet that I built for Alexia, first grandbaby. And it sits right next to her mom and daddy's bed. And she used it. Madison used it. That's why it's pink. Now I've got to paint it blue for Junior, the new baby, for him to use it. And I may do that in the morning early. Anyway, something else I got done yesterday. Got the lawnmower fixed. And the weed eater. I just hadn't used the weed eater yet. I actually borrowed Ricky Jr.'s mower first thing yesterday morning. Now, he got a new one last year, but the blades on it are wore slap out. We deal with so much sand, or we have so much sand in the yard, that eats the end of the blades off. Leads a strip about that wide. Just got to go back and recut. So I got frustrated and just pulled mine out. Took the bottom end off. Let the chickens loose too. Couldn't find anything wrong with the deck at all. They kept throwing the belt off. So I took the belt off, took it down to the last independent owned lawnmower shop we have around here. It's got parts and all. And Mr. Anderson got me a belt. And we measured the belt I had to the belt of that one, and the one I had was about a ½ inch longer, which means it had stretched out over the years. So, put the new belt on it, put it all back together, running like a new one. No big deal. I got some few pods of okra. How about that? Still got a weed. Like I said, it's not raining yet. Let's see what else we look at. Pretty good pear crop coming along on these trees here. These are old trees, or D'Angelo pears. What I think what they are. Anyway, they're good once they get ripe. Look at this corn. Now, I'm not getting work done today. The kids want to take me out for early lunch up in town. They got something up their sleeve. And then tomorrow, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you guys. Sure miss mine. But tomorrow, Mama wants to take me somewhere. So we'll see about all that. Corn at least tossels. At least looks like corn. I still doubt seriously that I'm going to get anything off of it. Maybe an ear, maybe two. But all this water's got it. Them tomatoes didn't make it. But did make some progress yesterday. Update on the freezer. It ain't gonna work. Talked to that technician again, and I can get another, before it's all over, almost $200 worth of parts, and it should work. I can spend that much money and go buy a new freezer, which Mama decides she wants a upright anyway, like we used to have. So we're going to look into that sometime, not right now, because we don't really need it right this minute. There is a big system two systems down in the water that could potentially become hurricanes, tropical storms, whatever. And the main one, all the models are sitting right up here on top of us, of course. So I've got to get a hold of my brother-in-law and get the generator. I didn't tell you all that story either, I don't think. Got tomatoes over here ready to pick. We made an investment on a new generator. A big one, $1,000 worth. And it got here, the delivery truck brought it. It had slid all over the back of that truck because it wasn't tied down. There was a hole in the side of the box that I could stick my head in. I looked in there, on the side where the oil valves and the pan cover and all that stuff is. Two big bright marks like a forklift or something that hit it and bent it in. So I refused it. I wouldn't accept it. So we went through, that was almost 2 months ago. And it finally took us 2 months to get our money back, to get credited back. And I was some kind of upset. So that's why I had to let the wife take care of it, because poke fun at me and that's fine. Mess with my family and my money and I'll hurt somebody, you know what I mean? And they was messing with my money. But anyway, we finally got it straight. She told my brother-in-law, her brother, told him about it. And he said, I've got 2 big generators at home and don't never use them. And a small one that he uses for, but he's single, lives alone. Pardon me. And all he would ever use it for is his refrigerator. Because during storms and all, he normally comes here. And I told her, I said, well, why didn't he tell us that? So anyway, I'm going to call him today and see if I can't go over there and get that one, or him bring it over or something. It's a good size one. I remember when he bought it for her father years ago. It's been inside, been taken care of. So we'll just have that one, especially with this potential storm coming this way. Something that we always needed. Never have one. We borrowed them before, but we're going to have one now. And see, what else was I going to tell y'all? I don't remember. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching these videos of the daily happenings around here. I'll get back to finishing up some knives on Monday. Like I said, I gotta see what them kids are up to today. See what Mama's up to tomorrow. Pardon me. Got a can of tomatoes tonight, and then we will get back to knives. All but caught up, so I'm not under any pressure for now. So if any of y'all want one, need something, let me know. And with that, since my feet are wet, I got on my Florida sneakers. I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee. And it sure is cool out here this morning. The humidity's down some. Have some more coffee. And thank y'all for listening to me. Thank you for your support. And I will see y'all sometime.